All right, it's time to get started. Welcome, everyone. My name is Jay Kanar from Penn State Human Resources, and I'm very pleased to welcome you all here today to the open house for the Penn State Employee Health and Wellness Center. It is my pleasure now to introduce Penn State President Eric Barron.
Well, I'm very pleased to celebrate the ribbon cutting of the Employee Health and Wellness Center, which will soon be open to serve our full-time and part-time employees. You know, although my children are adults now, I remember when both of them were in school, and Molly was also teaching in State College, in the State College Middle School, and then it seemed like the numbers of colds and stomach viruses that my family had were statistically unreasonable. I don't know whether they were impossible, but they certainly seemed unreasonable. And you know, you really get to the point where you decide that the one thing kids are truly proficient at is sharing their germs. And so I survived that stage of my life, and now here it is. I can shake 7,000 hands in a single weekend. And I often worry, you know, if the first hand has a cold, what have I done to the population of students that are coming after that first one? Well, obviously, that's just an example of how it is that we share and interact every day, and soon a whole office is coughing and sneezing, and okay, this might be welcome to Happy Valley, but it's a welcome to any major campus. Well, now here we have this new Health and Wellness Center, and I have the feeling it's going to go a long way to promote a healthy community. It'll give Penn State employees the opportunity to conveniently get treatment for minor medical conditions rather than going to a physician's office. And that's not just a matter of efficiency, that's also a matter of I have the cold and how long will it take me to get to that appointment versus to come in on a first come, first served basis and to begin to get help. I can't imagine how many times in the time that I've been at Penn State and the time that I used to be at Penn State that I would have walked into this facility. It's wonderful to have it here. Well, it's expected to open in mid-February. We'll be staffed by 3 nurse practitioners with a Penn State health physician on site 2 days a week. As I said, no appointments needed. Patients will be served on a first-come, first-served basis. I'm proud of the health care services that are available to employees and their families and appreciate Penn State Health's role in quality and availability. I have to say that there are many, many things after a 9-10-year absence from this institution that when I came back I was particularly excited to see, and that really is the presence of Penn State Health in State College. Wonderful physicians, tremendous difference for Penn Staters, a tremendous difference for families, and this Health and Wellness Center continues that commitment of keeping our community healthy. I would also like to thank the Dean for all of her efforts. This is her vision and her efforts to make it a reality, and I have the feeling that many, many employees will be singing their praises of the Dean and the College of Nursing for what we're doing in this space. And she has been creative and flexible and partnering with Penn State Health and Penn State Human Resources to operate the clinic. And I hope you'll all join me in thanking her for all that she's done here. Well, finally, on behalf of Penn State, thank you to all of the health professionals who will be staffing the new center. We appreciate your effort to keep us healthy. I look forward to the opening day of the center. I hope I put off as long as possible being a visitor beyond this point, but I certainly will appreciate it when that time arises, and I know I'll need it. Now, I'd like to introduce Craig Hillemeyer, Dean of the Penn State College of Medicine, CEO of Penn State Health, and Senior Vice President for Health Affairs at Penn State. His leadership has been an essential part of the growth of services in medical care here, and that's also much appreciated. Thank you.
Well, as Dr. Barron said, this new Health and Wellness Center is going to be a tremendous asset for the nearly 19,000 Penn State University faculty and staff who work here at University Park. They're now going to have much easier access to high-quality acute care right here on this campus, and that's really a very good thing. The center is a great example, also, as showing how we can collaborate across the university. Although, as Dr. Barron stated, this is really the vision and the inspiration of Paula Maloney-Nuzzo, who really made this possible. There's been a lot of collaboration between Penn State University, HR, Penn State College of Nursing, and Penn State Health to make this come together, and that's a great example of what this university can do. And while the purpose is to offer care for employees who are experiencing an episodic acute condition, such as a sore throat or urinary tract infection, I believe we have opportunities through this center to improve the health of the university's staff and faculty at large. When individuals come for care and they don't yet have a family doctor, we have an opportunity to connect them to a family physician or nurse practitioner to provide preventive care. If they have a chronic condition, such as diabetes or asthma, we have an opportunity to ensure they are connected with a healthcare provider and resources who can help them to optimize their health. The nurse practitioners and physicians who staff this center are employed by Penn State Health, but they also hold academic appointments. The nurses serve as faculty within the College of Nursing. The physicians are faculty within the College of Medicine. So another benefit of this center is that over time we can use it to perhaps educate and train the next generation of healthcare providers. Once the center opens, we envision that the nurse practitioner students from the College of Nursing may participate in some clinical rotations here, and down the road it's possible that medical student or physician assistants from the College of Medicine students may also train here as well. And that's very important. We know as healthcare is changing, people are receiving care in many different types of settings, and the continuity of care that we can provide is very important. And as educators here at this university, one of our responsibilities is ensuring that our students see and experience this vast array of settings so they understand healthcare through the eyes of patients. I'll close by echoing Dr. Barron's appreciation to all of the individuals from across Penn State and Penn State Health who have worked together to plan and open the center and improve the health of the community here at University Park. It's certainly a win-win for the entire Penn State community. And with that, I'd like to turn the podium over to David Gray, Penn State's Senior Vice President for Finance and Business.
Thank you, Dr. Hillemeyer, and good afternoon, everyone. I could have used this clinic about a week ago, but this afternoon represents the fulfillment of a vision that was first shared with me by Dean Malone-Nuzzo about 3 years ago. The vision was to bring easy access to acute clinical care and wellness support to our faculty and staff within walking distance of their campus places of work. And the vision was to do so leveraging the considerable expertise and strength of Penn State's College of Nursing, Penn State Health, and the College of Medicine. I'm pleased that we were able to identify the resources necessary to convert this from vision to reality, and to do so largely through savings the university realized within the budget from our employee health plan. To be able to convert those savings into high-quality and responsive health care via a walk-up clinical resource for our University Park employees truly defines a win-win. The fulfillment of this vision also entailed a great collaboration that involved not only the College of Nursing, the College of Medicine, and Penn State Health, but also Poole Anderson Construction, the Office of Physical Plant, the Office of Human Resources, and the Corporate Controller's Office. It's just another example of the amazing things that Penn State can do when it marshals its resources in response to the opportunities and needs that are evident to us. But the true winners of what we celebrate here today are Penn State's dedicated employees. This wonderful new center is a resource that is here for them. My appreciation to Dean Malone-Nuzzo, Dr. Hillemeyer, and members of their respective teams for working so hard to bring this initiative to fruition. Thank you. And I think we're now going to do the ribbon cutting.
Okay.
And then you line right next to President Barron, please.
You want him to move over a little bit?
Yeah, please. Yeah. And you guys want to hold the scissors together, then you line and President Barron.
Will you be taking one side of this? Don't put your ears too close. Are we ready? Wonderful.
Jay, do you want to invite everyone to take tours and the reception?
Thank you, Lion. Once again, thank you everyone for being here. You're now invited to take tours, look around the center, and folks will be here to answer any questions should you have them. So make yourselves at home, and thank you again for being here.